Welcome to Dayforce Recruit module tutorial video number 2, how to post a job requisition once it has been approved by corporate HR. This is your typical recruiter dashboard. Once you have multiple jobs, you will see your jobs listed. You will see different indicators. These jobs have been approved. You can highlight, yep, the job rec has been posted. I can see that for some jobs, I have additional users. I can see the status of these jobs. They are all open, meaning they are active and posted according to the check marks. I see my hiring manager, days open, number of candidates. I can see that I have a few new submissions, which means within the last 48 hours, how many candidates have applied. They want to trigger and highlight which ones are new and coming in, and then finally assigned recruiter. So the job that we left off with was our technical lead position, and we're going to post this position to our client sites, external and internal. With this, you have your tabs up here, and you're going to select postings. Within postings, you can have a drop-down menu that allows you to post to client sites. External job boards is a service using eQuest. It's a third-party provider that will post positions to paid job boards. At this time, MS does not have an agreement with eQuest nor is utilizing their services. Should that change in the future, then we will have a tutorial video and more information about how to use the new integration with eQuest. If you do accidentally select this, you will notice that it does redirect you to eQuest, yet there are no job boards available to post on. We will only be working within client sites. Think of client sites as the career websites that MS owns. And we have 3, the ones that we own and the ones that we post to. The 3 are our careers external, which is for external candidates to apply for job postings, and this sits at ms.com under the careers tab, job openings. We have careers internal, which is for internal MS employees to apply for jobs. This sits as a careers icon on their employee dashboard in Dayforce. And the third is an internships external application, and that career site sits within the internships tab, also located at ms.com. This now allows for any interested candidates externally to be applying seasonally or throughout the year to open internship opportunities as well. When you get into the posting sections within the posting details, you want to select the template. We currently have 3 templates available, and for all radio broadcast entities and radio and magazine entity, you want to select MS Communication Standard Template. You will see what this template looks like in a minute. It does provide built-in header and footer to any job posting. Within job applications, you will see our 3 applications, and for our first posting, we will be posting this externally to ms.com. So we want to pull in that external application. It will automatically pre-fill the day's date as the posting start date. You can edit this if needed. You can also enter a posting expiration date should you want to remove this posting within a specific time period. Evergreen is a box that you would check if you wanted the job posting to remain open, regardless if you hired and filled the number of openings per the job rec. Dayforce allows this to have ongoing job openings and candidates and allowing them to apply. However, per our FCC requirements and EEO requirements, even with those jobs such as an account executive, we still need to refresh quarterly. I don't believe that for our business purposes we would ever use Evergreen. However, if you do, you will still need to refresh those job postings quarterly. Within location, this pulls in Google Maps. This location is not tied to Dayforce. It is pulled into Google Maps so that you can advertise where exactly the office is located within the city. This is for the external candidate. Now, the first time you type in the address, it will pre-populate as one of your favorites. So you want to make sure you type in the address of your entity's location. And then within client sites, it will pull in, again, that careers external, careers internal, or internships external. We want careers external to advertise on ms.com. On the next page, it does pull in my job description that I indicated on the job rec form to be approved by corporate HR. At this time, if there were any additional changes or I needed to add another specification to the job, I can certainly edit that here. You need to click within the box to have your edit tool light up. If I'm attempting to find fonts or font sizes, use this drop-down menu, and you will see you have additional editing tools available to you. Once you have everything in this description section as you would like for it to appear, then you can preview or look at that header. This is the pre-populated MS template header. This is also the reason why that job description needs to be in 12-point font, New Times Roman, so that as a display on our external job board, it matches and everything looks as though it's a unified document. The footer is also pulled in. This is the company language. This also reminds you that you do not need to be copying and pasting this section to add to your description, as it would be a duplication. Your job description will end with the functionality and specifications of the job posting. Double check your posting title. This is how the job will be advertised. This can be up to your entity and your discretion. So even for example, let's say those promotions positions, if you wanted to advertise Hot 97 Street Team, this would be the space to advertise that in. Even though internally that position may be flagged or in Dayforce as a promotions coordinator. If all looks well, hit next. On this page, only look for anything that's required, which on this field, it will pre-populate salary. If it happens to be hourly, please change. This section here is what will be advertised with the job posting. So please keep in mind that if you do have a job start date or end date and you enter that here, it will be public. If you have a hiring rate, or an hourly rate, any of the salary pay information, that too will be public. I advise that you don't really need to advertise several of these fields unless perhaps it is critical that this particular position have a master's degree, as you might be seeking an MBA. Or with, let's say, an account executive position, you want to make sure that yes, they will be traveling 50% of their job. This would be advertised. However, for this example, this is not a requirement, so I will delete that. If everything looks good, you can hit next. This is where you can preview your job posting. You want to hit this button and your job posting will appear. Once it appears, then you can scroll and see this is where that other pay information and other job details would be advertised. So if I had selected a pay type along with maybe an hourly rate or minimum weight, it would show up over here. And then also if I would have selected anything about travel or education, that would appear over here as well. This allows you the opportunity to double check your job posting once again. I may decide I want to go back and add some spacing here. You can go back and forth as many times as you need to. So you can go back to Dayforce. You could say I would like to correct something maybe in that job description. I want to go ahead and add some space here. And if all looks good, I just continue to advance. And then once that preview looks as though I would like for it to view on our job board, I'm going to select Finish. You will get that success message that says it has been posted. You can also double check by saying, yep, it is on the careers external board and it is using the correct external application. To post to our internal job board, you go back to client sites and you only have to change a few fields. It will automatically pull in all details that you have already created for that senior tech lead. So the only things I need to change is we are now using an internal application. The internal employee application is very different from an external candidate application. So it is important that our application and our client site down here matches up correctly. Internal, internal. Then select next as nothing else has changed. The job title, header, description, and footer are the same. The advertising information that I want to display on the job posting is the same. And then finally, if I wanted to preview again, I could. I confirm that it is on the internal job board. I'm going to select finish. Now this position is available on our internal careers page. You will be doing exactly the same steps and process if you were to create an internship position. The only difference is that you would be selecting a different job board. It wouldn't be external or internal. It would actually say internship external, and it would have an internship application. That is how you complete posting a job requisition form that has been approved by corporate HR.